Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here and working out with me this morning. It is Tuesday, that makes it Strength and Stretch Tuesday. And what else? If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. You can find them right here on Facebook for 30 days or on my YouTube channel over at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. Let's go ahead and stretch it up overhead, all the way through the fingertips. And let's take it across the body. Down toward the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side to side, side lunges, stretching that arm out in front, keeping the spine long, getting a little back stretch as we continue to work the legs a little. Just getting the blood flowing this morning. And go ahead and stand it up. Keep those legs wide, toes pointed out. And take the arms side to side. Legs stay still here. Just working the torso, the core muscles, spine. Bring those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral. Straighten the knees, round the back, chin to chest. Press it and round it. One arm comes across the body. And switch sides. And you're going to go ahead and pull one elbow back. Keep that spine long. Don't let the back arch out. other side, pulling that elbow back. And arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head. And to the other side. And we're going to clasp those hands together, press the hands down toward the ground, opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears, shoulder blades together. Take the ear to one shoulder, press the hands down. Head to neutral, and then take it to the other side. Continue pressing those hands down. Head goes back to neutral. Gonna bring the arms up as the chest goes forward. Bring those hands down to the ground. Legs are straight. Take the hands down as far as you can while the legs stay straight. And bend the knees. Roll it up. We're actually going to go right back down here. I forgot. We're going to take one leg back, take the hands to the inside of the shoe and sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe goes up. And down, hand that's closest to the shoe goes up. And down, back foot comes in, other foot steps out, both hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. And the hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that foot in and roll it up. Taking it over to the wall, one foot forward, one foot back. Back leg is straight, back heel is pressed into the ground, all the way into that back heel. Feeling the stretch in the upper part of the calf. And bending the back leg. Putting the weight to the toe, but keeping the heel pressed into the ground. And release. We're going to take it to the other side, pressing that back heel into the ground, back leg straight. press to the ground, taking the stretch down into the lower part of the calf. And release. One hand on the wall, one arm up as high as you can get it, trying to really reach that arm up toward the ceiling before you take that arm toward the side, arcing it toward the wall. And release, taking it to the other side, same thing, stretching the arm up, arcing it toward the wall. We're going to start with an overhead weighted squat. I'm going to go a little lighter today. My back is just feeling a little tight these last few days. There's Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. So I'm going to not push it too hard today. We're going to take one weight up over the head. If you're just getting started, you don't even need a weight. Push the rear back, weight on the heels as you go down, keeping that weight up, and stand up. Down and up. One, and taking it into a reverse fly, just a little heavier. We're going to take the weights down in front, back is straight, arms can be just slightly bent. We're not going to lift the chest as we bring the arms up, just bring those arms up, trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Very good. Taking one weight, can be probably a little heavier. We're going to do a weighted side crunch. Weight in one hand and just crunch to the other side. Last one, and taking it to the other side, crunch. Last one, and we're going to finish with a deadlift. I'm going to grab a set of weights over here. Let's go. Just slightly bent knees, push the rear back, weights down the shin, stand up, open up the hips, just tuck the rear under, open up the hips, not a big arch in the back. Okay, down and up. ahead and put those weights down. We're going right back in to that overhead weighted squat. Weight comes up over the head, push the rear back, sit down. Very good. Reverse fly is next. Down in front, back is straight, knees are bent. Lift, squeezing those shoulder blades together. One more. And taking it into that side crunch. Ready, crunch. Last one, to the other side. Last one, and taking it in to the deadlift. I see Katie hopped on. Good morning, Katie. It's been a long time since I've seen you. All right. Knees are bent today, pushing the rear back. Back is straight, weights go down the shins, stand it up, opening up the hips. One, and we're heading into our last set in this first round with the overhead weighted squat. Here we go, pushing the rear back, sitting down. one. Moving into the reverse fly. Down the front. Ready? Lift. Last one. Standing side crunch. Last one to the other side. Last one. And finishing off with those deadlifts. Bent knees today. Taking the butt back and standing up. Last one. And that is going to do it for our first round. How you feeling? Oh, high five. High five. All right. I'm going to go a little lighter on this next one. We're going to take it down to the ground, and we're going to do a front delt floor press. So I'm going to grab another set of weights for that. But we're going to start graceful. All right, we're going to start in a kneel, and we're going to start with the arms here. We're going to go, we're going to start bent, straight, bent, take it back, bend, straight, bend, back, bend, straight, bend, back, bend it, straight, bend, back. You got it. Very good. All right. I don't know if I've done that one. We've done some variations of that. I don't know if I've done that exact one before. I'm tired. All right, let's take it into that front delt floor press. So a little more upper body here. Feet flat on the ground. Arms are right above your shoulders. Okay, palms facing in. Take those arms down, elbows right next to your body. Press it up. Down and up. Last one. Taking it onto our side for some side bridges. My elbow and heel are in a straight line. I'm going to use the side of my foot and my forearm and press it up and down. If that is not possible, you're going to bring your bottom knee in or both legs in. Now you're going to press through the side of your leg and your arm to bring it up and down. As you get a little bit stronger, move that leg out a little bit until you can get it straight. All right, here we go. Ready? Up, all the way down. Up, all the way down. Last one, and we're taking it to the other side. Back is tight. Ready? And lift down. All the way down. Last one. Now we're going to finish with a Russian twist. So you can do this a couple ways. You can do it with no weight, heels on the ground, or they can be up a little. If they're up and they're moving all over, your legs are moving all over the place, ground the heels. No weight, nice big rainbow, side to side, okay? You can even take just a little 1 or 2 pound weight if you want. You can hold it and do that. As you, another way to do it would be, again, heels on the ground or lift them up and take the weight hip to hip, okay? So whatever way, a few different variations with or without weight, the big nice arcs or the hip to hip, heels grounded, heels up. Whatever way you're doing it, here we go. Three, two, last one. All right. This is going to be a little tricky because we're going right back into those kneeling, weighted up and downs, I guess, or press. It's a push-pull down on the knees. Here we go. Push, pull, down. Press, bring it in, down. All right. Moving into the front delt floor press. Arms come up, right over the shoulders. Take it down, press it up. Last one, taking it into those side bridges. Ready, lift. Last one, taking it to the other side. Ready? Lift. Last one. And moving into those Russian twists. A lot of weight on this floor set. All right, here we go. Ready? Last one. Very good. And just like that. We're on our last strength set of the day. Starting with those push-pull. Take it back. Here we go. Ready? Last one. Very good. Front delt floor press is next. Ready? Arms are right up over the shoulders, down, up. Elbows right next to my body. Last one. Taking it into the side bridges. Ready? Up. Last one. taking it to the other side. Ugh, my arms are kind of burning. All right, ready? And up. Last one. We're down to our last exercise with this Russian twist. Here we go. Last one. Whew, how was that? We are done with the strength portion of this workout. I'm gonna take off my shoes and socks, and we're gonna move into the stretch portion. Hope you guys are feeling good. I'm going to take it down on my back, feet on the ground, hands behind the head. Hold chin to chest, and at the same time, push the head into your hands gently, giving just a little resistance. And release. Chin comes right back up, but bring it to one side this time. Release, and up to the other side. Leg's gonna straighten, right leg bent, right leg to the inside of the body while keeping the right shoulder on the ground. I'm gonna use that left hand to just put a little pressure on that leg. If at any time the shoulder starts to come up, take your knee back toward the midline. And release. Taking it to the other side. And release. Both feet on the ground. Cross one leg over the other. Use that bottom leg to pull the whole top leg toward your chest, and then grab the outside of the top knee and pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. Continue to pull the whole top leg in, but put your hand on the inside of the knee and push that knee out. Taking it to the other side, same thing, pulling the whole leg in, pulling the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. Continue to pull the whole top leg toward the chest while you now put your hand on the inside of the knee and press that knee out. sit it up, hands behind the back, fingertips pointed out, shoulder blades together, feet flat on the ground as you bridge it up and look back. You can keep those hands behind the back or you can pull them up, just taking the knees side to side. Z-sit or windshield wipers. Very good. Taking it onto the stomach and pulling one heel to the rear. Quad stretch. Release and pulling the other heel to the rear. And release. Taking it up onto hands and knees. Turning those fingertips back toward the knees, tops of the feet pressed into the ground. Just a couple rocks, straight arms, hands are flat on the ground. You're going to turn one hand, palm up, and not put very much weight on that palm up hand. Just enough to feel that stretch in your wrist and your forearm. Try to keep the whole back of the hand flat on the ground. And as you're rocking just a little bit, primarily on the other hand, turn that palm up hand in different planes just to feel that stretch through your wrist and your forearm. And we're going to switch sides. Again, try to keep the back of that hand flat on the ground as you turn it in different directions. Most of the weight on the palm up hand. Straight arms, palm or back of hand flat on the ground. Feeling that stretch. All right, we're going to go ahead and sit back on the backs of the legs. Take the arms out in front and just relax here for a minute. And by a minute, I mean about 10 seconds. Thread one arm under the other arm, ear toward the ground. And thread the other arm. Take it up into down dog on the toes. Bring the rear up. Press those feet down to the ground. Heels flat. You can get them flat. Head in between your arms. One leg comes up. Bend it. Rotate to the outside of the body. Keep those arms straight, hands flat on the ground, looking under the armpit. And taking that leg down and the other leg up. Bend, rotate, hands flat on the ground, arms straight. in to down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward, arms come up and back, tuck the rear, push the hip out. We've got the top of the foot being pressed into the ground, pushing that hip out. Not so much the low back, just pushing the hip forward. And release. Taking it to the other side. Arms come up and back. Top of the foot pressed into the ground. Tuck the rear. Push that hip forward. And release. And we're going to have a seat on the ground. Feet come together. We're going to use our elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Keeping the back pretty straight here. And release elbows from the knees. Take the chest forward, root the straight back. Think of taking the chin toward the toes. Straddle stretch. Take one arm across the body. Take the shoulder to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. To the other side. And down to center. Think of that spine being nice and long. Not just the nose toward the mat, but think of taking the chest to the mat. And take the chest to the thigh, straight spine. And to the other side. And down to center. Good. And let's bring one leg in, chest toward the thigh, bent knee toward the ground. And to the other side. Release, crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. the other side. And release. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall, forward fold down, go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Hold it and blow it out. And that is going to do it for your daily dose of fitness on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are all feeling stretched out. I see Angie hopped on and Trudy hopped on. Good morning. I have a mantra for you today. This is a good one. Do what they think you can't do. How many times do we need to say that to ourselves every day? Do what they think you can't do. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be back tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness, and I hope to see you then. But if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.